And we are live. Welcome everyone. This is your host Abraham L. Jaguar. I will do a sound check in a few moments. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by Durandal. This is a tabletop role-playing game based in the times of Charlemagne's court with mythic chivalry and legendary warriors. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. A moment please while I check the sound real quick. Sounds good. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released New Flash, a future noir tabletop RPG where cyberpunk meets biological horror. You will find it in their website. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dames of Asstoria, or rather Dead Tree Studios, publishers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released Daughters of Lamb. It's a pay-what-you-want tabletop role-playing game where you play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. You will find that in their website. The links will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Era Zone Zine Quest prototype tabletop RPGs. This Kickstarter features a collection of zine format tabletop role-playing games ready to play. With minimal artwork and playtesting, it's a wild collection of ideas covering everything from science fantasy, science fiction, horror, you name it. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Now, a moment, please. Let me check out some. I'm playing a triangle strategy. Ah, okay. Things are all good. Okay. Mm-mm. So we are closing this. And there we go. Triangle strategy. The campaign continues. There is a precarious situation now. The princess, the sister of Roland, I forget her name. Roland's sister. And she is about to get married to Gustadolf, to the same man that killed her father and her other brother. So she made this vow to avenge them, but I don't know if she has it within her. She's not. If she had someone like Anna by her side, she could try to poison Gustadolf, right? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure she's able to do something against Gustadolf. The more that I can see, like the more most viable course of action if she wants revenge, I say would be to perhaps open the castle gates when we attack and such. But our forces, we are currently just one third of one of the three houses of the kingdom of Glenbrook. So we're taking on pretty much everybody else. And High Sand also has some bad guys within their kingdom. Most of them, I would say, so it's a very precarious situation. Let me check the encampment to see if there are like training missions and whatnot. Nope. Okay. Let's talk to Piccoletta. I haven't spoken to her. Lord Serenoa, I'm so glad you're here. The food is so tasty. You should have some. Well. Okay. now let's go out and proceed with the story because there are no training missions. Castle Wolford. Serenoa and the others speak of Cordelia's ascension as Queen of Glenbrook. Cordelia.
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Imagine having to marry the man that killed your own brother and your father. Imagine the honeymoon. That is nightmare. That's nightmare fuel.
Enough, Huette.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustadov was justified.
Say no more. If Cordelia can endure this, so can we.
Yes, but you shouldn't endure it. You should take action. Let's take action against them.
And as long as she lives, that is enough for me.
No, but yeah, well, that's fine, right? But he's going to live a nightmarish situation.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, I apologize. I lost control.
No, it's understandable. It's a horrible situation.
Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Exactly. If you want to get rid of sadness, depression, this is not this science fiction YouTube. If you want to get rid of many of those things, identify the source and take action. Identify what is causing your predicaments and take action against that.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Aha, they don't suspect that Roland is still alive.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead.
He's going to call himself the Dunspear, I bet.
I am now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom.
No, you know what? I would have named myself the Dunspear and taken on a mask similar to him, dressed like the Dunspear, to frighten the enemies. Because as far as we know, the Dunspear has died, was killed by Avlora. But if he does that, it's going to be like El Cid Campeador, you know, the knight from Spain, that thing, that paladin, that incredible knight. He was so feared by his enemies that when he died, they took his body, dressed him up, put him on top of his horse, and the mere sight of El Cid Campeador sent the Moors fleeing terror. So that's what they have to do. Revive the Dunspear.
I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
There we go.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
I knew it.
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
I knew they were going to do that. Now let me check the sound real quick. Aha, the sound is good. So yes, I knew he was going to do that.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolford.
Master, grant me the strength to free our home from Esfrost's clutches.
Sometimes Roland looks like the main character instead of Serenoa. He has this very complex backstory to him. And then Serenoa is like, oh, okay, you know, I'm the main character. Okay, you know, this game is about me.
How is he doing?
Better than before. He groans in pain from time to time, though.
I see. I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Oh, he could speak to him. Sometimes people in comas, they listen.
Lord
They wake up and they
Serenor,
remember.
if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolford.
Sad to say, the real trouble is only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Don't trust those guys from Hescent. They worship a deity of salt.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
They worship a deity, period.
If you were in his
That's the red
shoes,
flag.
what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move. It is our duty to protect and guide this house.
We need the support from the other, at least one of the other houses from Hyson.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Always value loyalty above all else. Everything else is secondary. Loyalty is the most important thing.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Oh, lots of events. Lots of events. Save the game. First, let's see what's going on at Twins Gate. The death of an ardent youth changes the fate of one man.
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon.
So Svarog was not aware. If we can convince Svarog of the truth, that it was his other son, the one that killed Dragan, maybe he will join us.
Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, Gustav, you bastard. Disfigured his own brother's face.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed.
Who was the mother? Who did Svarog marry to birth such hellspawn? Svarog is a good man. They have to look after the mother.
Sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
Oh no. Hope he's not tricked. It's Gustavo. We need to tell him somehow. Let's see. I'm very interested. Comes to, let's see, the sweltering hit at the source parches the very hearts of men. Yes, I'm interested in what is going on here in Hyson. The statue of the goddess of salt. Ah, those must be like the salt farms. Salty. Salt is very important. It is so useful for so many things. Food, hygiene, nutrition, also chemistry.
Water.
Oh, they are enslaving the Roselland. I sent. How dare you?
On your feet. Water, please. Get back to work. You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
Oh, they're going to kill him.
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir. Water!
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker.
Wow, those bastards.
You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Oh, Sarsley, you're on my list.
Yes, sir.
You're on the list, Sorsley. Congratulations. Let's see. Anna gathers information at Wolford Harbor, and hears rumors of illicit dealing.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but...
Yes, a rumor.
They say none other than Minister End in Hyzact is pulling the strings.
Minister End.
And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee.
Ah. This bastard.
Why, thank you.
I wonder who is behind that. Who is behind all of this? Save the game. Ah, doing good, Josh. Welcome. Doing excellent. Especially because my character survived. I was playing a solo game of Dragonbane, the one that I uploaded, and my character has remained alive because I already lost Mallard Knight in a previous adventure, but this character by the name of Garman, he has survived, so excellent. And what about you, Josh? Are you having a great Friday? Frederica voices her doubts to Serenoa. Several days later.
Serenoa, do you have a moment?
For Frederica, always.
I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage.
Oh. Ah, thanks, Josh. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh no, Frederica, you're not having second thoughts, are you?
Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union?
What? Frederica, how can you say that? The power of love, Frederica, that's the only reason that you need.
My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolfort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it.
But who cares? Let's see, Josh says, I'm good. Just nervous about tomorrow. Supposed to have terrible storms in my area. Ah, yes. So that nervousness is completely justified. I hope it doesn't hit you as bad. But definitely stay aware and focused. We already had YouTube the science fiction. We already had that North Carolina incident, not to mention Spain. Very suspicious, right? So just be on the lookout, and I send you my best wishes and thoughts, and I hope that storms do not hit hard.
It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
Well, just a pro tip. In matters of emergency, stick together with your loved ones and your friends, of course. You have to trust YouTube, the science fiction YouTube. The authorities and governments in science fiction, in this video game, right? In this video game, they don't care about any of you. So you need to support yourself, trust your friends and families, and you have like good neighbors. In science fiction YouTube, this is not true YouTube. Because those are the people that survive those calamities. That's because they trusted real people. They didn't trust like goons that they don't care about you.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolfort. Your place is with us now.
Serenoa.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are.
Gila, what are you doing?
Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Gila, you're a third wheel, Gila. We're having a moment here.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once.
Gila ruining the moment.
You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Oh no, what is that delivery?
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
Oh no, he's giving us too much. Sorsley is very suspicious. Whenever someone, and it has happened to me several times, when they are extremely generous, they are plotting something. Be very careful. Very careful.
That is quite kind of him.
Kindness, right?
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
No. He's planning something. He's going to screw us. We have to act quickly.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
Have to be very cautious. It all depends on us. Either allying ourselves with another of the houses of Hyzant, or getting into contact with Dragan's father and telling him who actually was the unaliver of his son.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
A missive from Minister Sorsley has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Oh no.
Nothing good, that's for sure.
No. What is he planning? What is he plotting? Oh, it's time to make a decision. There is like the scales icon. But we are going to have to cast a vote. That's very important. Let me check the encampment real quick. Just to see if there are training missions. Training missions available? Nope. Okay. It's voting time. Time to persuade the others. See what's the choice. Serenoa and the others gather to discuss the response to a certain minister's request. This is as dangerous as any battle. He's going to change the course of the game.
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorsley. We are to deliver his cargo to Esfrost.
Cargo?
You are very right. We have to watch out for ourselves. Yes, Josh. Yes, that is wise.
A load
What's
of
the cargo?
salt that bypasses the consortium.
He wants us to act as smugglers. That's the price for his help.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolfort to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But that is actually... We have the choices. If we... Let's see. Our house is really nice, but it's a manufactured home. Some not very safe if tornadoes hit the area. Do you have like a shelter? Of course, nothing really is at that point. Yeah, you can only count sometimes on shelters, but it's still like last resort. And getting out of there, of course, but that's horrible. Nobody wants to just leave everything behind. Very precarious. So yes, we could actually here back in the game. I could actually smuggle the salt in order to keep word from Sorsley going. But what if Sorsley is going to betray us? What if we smuggle that salt and he catches us? He betrays us in the act and points at us like, "Look, House Wolford they were smugglers all along." Let's see if they give us more information.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Let's see. We are planning on getting a shelter installed. Just a huge expense, sadly. I don't know if there is much time. Build something. But not a betrayal, exactly, Josh. But there are some rumors, right? And of course, due to this science fiction, there are some rumors, Josh, of certain things that you can manufacture, certain things, science fiction, that have had some effects against those things. Yes, even against those things. That's the incredible thing. I'll tell you more in Discord. I'll try to look. I think I still have the recipe for that food. So I'll check out that recipe to see if you have the materials. It could help. You never know.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
Because in science fiction, in those areas that were hit really hard by certain things, science fiction, some people actually place those little objects. And those subjects were not where the objects were placed. The place was not hit, as if they somehow pushed back certain transmissions. Science fiction. But yes, I'll see if I can find the information after I finish.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorsley is one of Hyzant's Saintly Seven.
But they're corrupt. All of the Saintly Seven are not so saintly, as usual.
His connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Yes, Gila, you speak. That's true.
And we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
But it's very risky because we could try to expose Sorsley to get into the good graces of the other houses of Hyzant. But Sorsley, it surprises me that he didn't think about us exposing him. I have to hop up, but we'll talk to you soon, my friend. Hope to catch more of your streams either tonight or over the weekend. Excellent, Josh. As always, have a good one, and thank you for being here. I'll send you that information. I will send it to you.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorsley's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Asfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ. But a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorsley's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
We need to report the dealings because Thorsley is going to double cross us. He's a guy that pretty much gets rid of anyone that is in his way, including his allies. You saw how he treated that Rosellan worker? Because YouTube doesn't like that word, that Rosellan worker, he pretty much unalived him. So I think he's going to try to do the same to us. We managed to survive the battle, but the situation around us grows ever more complex. The decision before us now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my conviction. Yes, and in order to do that, we need to gather information in town. Are you heading out, my lord? Yes. Of course I am heading out. It was no easy feat ferrying all of Minister Sorsley's provisions. Just goes to show how deep the pockets of the Saintly Seven are. I never thought their generosity would extend beyond Hysant, though. To say I'm impressed would be an understatement. Just like in the comic book, the graphic novel 300, Frank Miller said, "There is no religious man that despises coin, right?" Saintly Seven are highly revered in the Holy State. Claims of any illicit dealings would no doubt be met with skepticism. I am happy that the provisions Minister Sorsley sent are being met with joy by the people. Is there anything you would like me to say to him in return? Sorsley. I did not think it possible to amass such riches under Hysant's system of equality. I do hope Minister Sorsley is not giving more than he can afford. Thanks to him we can rebuild our town. Please tell him that we will not forget his generosity. Before that, there is something I would know. What do you think of Minister Sorsley as his vassal? Exactly. He's one of the Saintly Seven and a greater liege than I deserve. Oh, he's a fanatic. I think his benevolent character should be apparent after all the aid he has bestowed upon Wolford. He's an NPC, he's a robot. He's also a man committed to righteousness and not tolerate any semblance of injustice or betrayal. Oh, he's fast asleep. You are the same, are you not, my Lord Serenoa? Well, but of course, a warning, no doubt. Perhaps Minister Sorsley is not so generous as others make him out to be after all. No, he's a villain. I know complaining won't do me any good, but it's downright awful not having a place to call my own anymore. Sadly, I can't do very much with these legs of mine. Life would be easier with a roof over my head again, though. Let's check out the house because sometimes there are HP pellets and valuable items. The bookcase. Okay. My house is fine, so I'm going to help the others who lost theirs. Ah, merchant. Welcome, how can I be of service today? Ah, let's buy a bunch of stuff. Lots of iron. Stone. Even if I have to sell things, let's see what can we sell. I'll have to sell some items. How about an invigorating spice? A warding spice. A precise spice. Fortifying spice. And precise spice. Oh, we still... the stone is sold out. Timber. Timber and fiber, that's what I need. Oh, still need money. But so, I need those items for the characters that use items. Ranged HP recovery pellet, perhaps just one. And an extra large one. Okay, timber. Fiber. No, I said fiber. Another one. We can't afford the quality stone, timber. Await your next visit. Items. Items. Timber, more timber. Quality stone. Not bad. Kitty. Isn't there money lying around? When a ruler needs to look for money in his own kingdom, like looking under the furniture, the streets, looking for drop change in the streets. Sir Maxwell joined our army the moment we got news of Prince Roland's death. The timing is too convenient, I can't help but feel there's something else going on here. No, everything is fine. No, let's see. This is proof of his resolve, one which I will support with all my might. We have to lie to our own soldiers because if they find out Roland is still alive, they're going to try to kill him. Understood, sir. He is doing this for the sake of Wolford and Glenbrook both then. Oh, he got it. I admire his resolve and will continue to serve as dutifully as always. The soldier is intelligent, he knows. All the other soldiers feel the same. You needn't worry about a thing, Lord Serenoa. Thank you. I could not have gotten this far without all of you. It still looks like reopening my shop will take some time, even with Hyacinth's provisions. Gila is so dumb, she's always making the dumbest choices. And Huguette? What is wrong with Huguette? My child would oft go to bed with an empty belly and tearful eyes, but no more. I have no idea how grateful I am for that. Oak. Some of the houses burned down. It is so sad. Yes, it is so sad. But it was necessary because the enemy was at the gates. And they would have done much worse with both the houses and the inhabitants. Nothing here? No. Red anklet. What is that? Red anklet? Increases strength and magic for attack for 3 turns when you defeat an enemy. That is so good. Cut off the... What does the red scarf do? Let me check. Recover HP when you defeat an enemy. I think this one is good for... for Roland. Roland, because of his speed, he's usually like at the very front. Instead of strength, or instead of physical defense. No, no, no. No, no, I have it all wrong. I should use the red anklet with someone else. Someone that is constantly defeating opponents. What's the rear guard's? Oh. Increases damage taken when being hit from behind. Ah, decreases. That's to cover your rear. No, that is actually good for Erador because he's constantly in the thick of it. But then again, I know. The red anklet is going to be for Julio because sometimes I have him fighting like at the very front. Okay. But then again, no, yes, that's good. That's good, I can't imagine Hyacinth giving so much without expecting anything in return. Though I suppose beggars cannot be choosers. Hyacinth plans to use us. But we're going to use Hyacinth, rather, this guy, Sorsley. We're going to use Sorsley instead. User will become the used. He's got another thing coming if he thinks we are simple tools. If he thinks we are NPCs like him. Yes, I have obtained enough information. I'm ready to make that judgment. Returning, yes. Returning to the council chamber. But we're going to leave this for the next session. Let me save the game. File 2. This is going to be it for Triangle Strategy for today. In about 20 minutes or so, I'm going to be streaming Virtua Fighter 5 Revo ranked matches. Thank you to everyone for watching this live stream. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description, the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar. And remember, level up in game and level up in life. Once again, thank you and see you later.